It's your boy, Mr. Asensio, that it is. Why you gotta get in my lane, bro? You got 3 lanes and you had to get in mine. Today sucks. You know, a lot of days suck. A lot of days have not been great for your boy, Mr. Asensio. But today, man, it's a true bummer. It's a true downer. Season's not over, okay, by any means. But man, do I feel for Trevon Diggs, bro. Man, do I feel for the squad, for the defense. You know, it's like when I have been discussing what's been going on these past 2 weeks and our performances and trying to, you know, paint this picture for my peers. Yo, look at man, like we got a defense that might just be one of the best to ever, you know, play. Like we got one of them generational defenses. And not to be like a selfish fan and be like, well, now that we don't have Trevon Diggs, you know, now we might just be a top 3 again. We might not be the best. The numbers aren't going to support us being one of the greatest defenses anymore. We might drop down on that because at the end of the day, it's all about winning. It's all about getting to where we want to get to. All those accolades are cool, but if you can't make it to the ship, get that ring, what matters? You know what I mean? All that other stuff is just hoopla and just filibuster type material. But man, you still gotta feel for him, because of all the players I not necessarily expected to see deal with things like this, it wasn't Trevon Diggs, man. He's been healthy throughout his career. You know, if he's ever missed, it's been a very short time. And I don't even know if he's ever missed a game, to be honest with you. But it sucks. I'm still kind of distraught. Again, it's fresh. I mean, Diggs woke up this morning healthy, ready to go. And now he's got a torn ACL and he's done for the season. So there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of just confusion, there's a lot of disgust, anguish. I happen to be super disgusted with the fact that we are the most valuable freaking team in all of the world. And we can't have grass. We can't do what that one soccer club did or that one stadium. I mean, I thought we were the most valuable freaking team in the world. Oh, I know why. It's because even if, you know, Jerry Jones did want to be a trailblazer, and you know, we all know Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones would love to be the first to do whatever. But you know, to renovate, to do such a project like that, you know what I'm saying? Even if we were to wait until after the season to put that grass that they're able to maintain in quadrants and, you know, this, that, and the third, and, you know, it still takes away from the revenue that Mr. Jerry Jones and company gets from boxing matches, from concerts, from all these different other events outside of football. Remember when Jerry always be saying, you know, if you only knew the type of check I would write to win ourselves another Super Bowl, just one. If you only knew. Well, put your money where your mouth is. I'm not saying grass or turf is going to make a difference between Super Bowl or not. Come on, man. Do right by your players, bro. All these NFL owners, y'all need to do right by y'all's players. this turf thing is getting ridiculous. It's not even Trevon Diggs, man. It's all these other players, bro. These non-contact injuries. Fuck. Like, look, I've played football. I get it. I've seen it. It's not just turf. You could have any of these injuries on grass. But let's not sit here and act like there's a science that y'all know and we don't, to where, oh, there's no real difference. Mr. Stephen Jones was on 105, I think, the Fan, last week, and was like, yeah, you know, we're part of the commission, the competitive committee, or whatever committee it's called, and we do our due diligence in seeing the benefits and the pros and cons and all this. And the way we're standing right now currently in the league, we feel pretty good about it. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all don't. Players don't. The players have spoken. Ever since all these injuries have been coming about these past 2 weeks, players have all been speaking out. Cut the turf. Anywho, back to, you know, Cowboy stuff. And it's a real bummer with this Trevon Diggs thing. But let's kind of, I don't know, let's try to get into, shoot, man, I was gonna talk more about the matchup, and, you know, our defense just gonna go in and do the same thing they did last week and the week before. And I'm not even saying that we still can't go and play the Cardinals and have a good performance, both on the offensive and defensive side. We got depth. It's just a bummer, man. It's a bummer because, you know, Diggs is a good dude. He's not one to talk. He's not one out there who's, you know, being braggadocious. And, you know, he's a quiet dude. And he, you know, not to say any of these players out there deserve this, but, man, it just sucks to see Diggs going through this, right? And he'll be back. He'll be back. Hopefully he has a great, you know, I don't even want to say speedy recovery anymore, because fuck speedy. We want the right type of recovery. If it takes time, let it take time. Don't force your way back so soon. Take your time, because we need you in the long run. We signed you to an extension this year, right? You're here as a Cowboy for the long run. But back to the depth, back to what I foresee happening. I mean, look, Deron Bland, he's the dude who's most likely going to take his spot. I don't think they want Jay Lou playing on the outside. I mean, more so because he's always been a good slot corner, and his size as well, you know, like the having the size of Diggs and Gilmore on the outside was conducive to how this defense was working. So I don't foresee anybody but Bland playing outside. And then as far as the slot, I mean, obviously you got Jay Lou. And then in depth, behind them, you got that guy we got from Miami that we traded Kelvin Joseph for. We got, what? Is Israel Mukuamu still on the team at this point, man? I was so tied into our starters and everybody. I didn't even foresee this happening so soon in the season. But if Israel's not in, we do got Marquise Bell. We do got Marquise Bell. We got Thomas and, you know, Wilson. Again, depending on the packages we play, we have plenty of secondary options in the secondary. It's just still, again, losing. You can't undermine the loss of Trevon Diggs. Like, it's going to affect the defense. Now, what we got to hope for, and we gotta just look forward to, is just our D-line keeping it a buck and earning the right to pass rush, maintaining that run defense as the highest priority. Then you could rush, and then you get home. You got to get home. Again, Diggs has his moments where he still bites. He gets beat every so often, but we can't undermine his ball skills. We can't undermine the takeaway ability that he has, and that contagiousness of it that he brings forth to the rest of the squad. We just, again, where it starts in the trenches is where it always has to be. I mean, if this whole season is playing out to be like this, where it's like already week 2, week 3, we are already losing significant players, then it's all about the trenches, baby. Yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. It's tough. I'll probably have some more to talk about tomorrow. Y'all have a good Thursday. Keep your chins up, Cowboys Nation. Man, I'm there with you. I'm out.